been coming to this for over 30 years, so this is the third name incarnation for me. The experience is always marvelous, and if I can only make one conference a year, this is the one I'm going to make.
I think every year it gets better.
Yeah.
You know, the diversity of the attendees, the commiseration around all the issues that we are facing and the challenges we have. It's really valuable. It's valuable for me personally, and I think everybody walks away having learned something, as well as feeling a little bit better about not being in it alone.
It's always a great event. It's one of my favorite conference type events to attend. The content is always relevant, timely, and just a really great opportunity to network and talk with other folks.
Really good experience. A lot of excellent presenters sharing their insights. That's what I love about our community, that we can come together and share insights. I think above all, the networking has been really tremendous. Folks in my role as the Vice President of Customer Operations just coming together, sharing stories, meeting faces, creating opportunities for follow-up. All just a tremendous opportunity when we bring us all together for these events.
Every year has its own unique challenges, and that's what I love about coming to this conference, is because they make sure it stays topical. And one of the things that's wonderful about our industry, the utility industry, is it's like a long high school hallway. Right? We've all known each other for years, and unlike other industries, we help each other. And we're finding a way to take that collective knowledge and put it to use for something we all have in common, and that's serving our customers to our best of our abilities.
As a lifelong technologist, the sessions on AI and the sessions on cyber, are always going to be near and dear to my heart. Affordability was a big theme for us this year, and there's so many challenges associated with that that are, based in good things like investment and need. So really, it's probably those that resonated with me, but I think the entire slate was valuable.
I really enjoyed the conversations around some of the work that folks are doing in the AI space, the generative AI space, both on the development side and the security side, and the panel that spent a lot of time talking about the communications during large-scale weather events and things like that, trying to protect your brand, understanding what types of messages resonate with customers, those types of things. Those were my favorites.
Overall, I think the summit this year, I like the panel format. I think we get to hear from people versus a lot of slides. So I think that was something I saw, sort of a change over the past few years and the ones that I've attended. And just the varied insights, some sponsors, some utility executives, and the variety of public, investor-owned, I think really balances out the discussion well.
What I would say, when I was coming up, because I began my career as a meter reader, it was hard to get the executive approvals to come. And one of the things I would say is let your people go. However, make sure they come back with some things that they can put into place. Ask them what they learned. Ask them what they want to put into practice. Because this is the forum to get great ideas, but more importantly, not only to get them, but implement them when you get back to the office.
It's more sophisticated every year. Certainly our challenges in the industry get more sophisticated. But I think not only the people that I see that are here year over year, but then the new faces that join us, everybody brings something different to it, and I just think as a group, this in terms of customer engagement, customer experience, to me is the preeminent group to participate in on an annual basis, and I'm always glad that we get to do it. It was a pleasure to work as co-host with Rod and Company this year.
I really think this event has some really broad reach. There's representation across lots of utilities, verticals, electric, water, gas, and we can all learn from each other. I think there's some unique experiences that each vertical sees, and they're all really well represented here. I really think you can also, as an opportunity, just take advantage of the fact that this is really a business-focused conference. There's a lot of technology that bleeds in, but it is not a bunch of just architecture diagrams and tech speak. It's really about how we're leveraging technology to drive business value and to deliver solutions that are meaningful to the business.
The discussion on AI and analytics, I mean, such an interesting time for us and in the utility industry. I think we're all excited to engage in AI. We're doing some projects at Con Ed as well, and I think we don't want to trail behind like utilities typically do. So what are the right use cases for us? And I think the discussion today gave a lot of good tips on that from a few vendor partners who are absolutely making AI a critical part of their platforms. I think that was probably one of the highlights for me.
You will learn something. I've been at it 33 years, and I learn something every year, more than one thing usually. And then just as in any business, the network is what's most valuable. And getting to continue to interact with the people that you've already done and then meet the new people and get that freshness of opinions and thoughts, it's worth your time.
I'm an advocate for this conference. I bring a large team here, but particularly in the Executive Summit, like what a excellent opportunity is to engage with other peers at my level. We spend all the discussions sort of commenting on the challenges and the opportunities in each of our groups, in our organizations, and your eyes just sort of light up when they're facing the same thing, but maybe with a different angle, and there's just a lot of insights to be had over lunch, over conversations where you chat in the hall. And it's really great. You get to know people over time and sort of connect with them at the conference each year. Maybe someone you met last year or 2 years ago, or you were in a discussion throughout the year in a different forum, and now you're here. So I just think I would encourage any utility executive that this forum is absolutely one of the top places where we get all chief customer officers together to really share experiences. And it's unique for our industry, and I think unique for IUCX in that they bring us all together in this forum.